Happy New Year! And welcome to episode 5 of the Opinunited podcast.
Yep. Happy New Year, and we have 5 games for you on the way. Today, some very interesting ones happened, very adrenaline filled, and so we're going to start off by heading to Manchester City versus West Ham.
Yeah, it started off where West Ham were giving Man City a quite a good game, and then the wheels came off for them, and Man City just
Mm.
smashed them, really, didn't they?
Yeah, there was quite a point where West Ham had chances. They were creating chances. The first half, I think, West Ham should have taken their chances because um, Pep's tactics will bring on players that can also have the ability to control the game. But obviously, West Ham aren't aware with that, and so their stamina had ran out, and they had lost all their chances, and City just took it away.
Yeah, it's a bit like Leicester and Man City are just going to be taking confidence with this and they get another win in the bag. That's 2 goals for Haaland in that game. Well, that's 3-2 now. And then
Yeah.
Savinho scored, which is good for them. And Foden scoring. So people that were really underperforming in the first sort of few months
Mm.
getting uh, goal contributions to support Haaland as well. So
Yeah.
good result for them.
Mm.
Yeah. And they're actually not that far off the other top four now. They're only
Mm.
6 points behind Arsenal, I think, which
They're
is
sixth.
second.
They're sixth.
Yeah, I think so. And but they're not far at all. So top four now is very realistic. I still don't think they have any chance of winning the title, but for them having such a disastrous run and still being in touching distance of the Champions League places is perfect. So they can now focus on Champions League qualification from their group, where they're also having a tough time, and go from there.
Yeah, 100%. Now West Ham, they have also been quite on a rocky run. Um, Not just this season though, and although they've made some good signings like Fulkrug and Kudus, their team doesn't seem to shake up and pick up from what they've done.
Yeah.
What do you think on that?
They're 15th, I think, now.
Yeah.
So they they're a team that have a decent squad, so they shouldn't be too worried about relegation. They'll definitely survive, I think, but they should be doing better than they are.
They have quite a good
And
squad.
and there's quite a few teams like that at the moment. So we'll see how they get on in the second half. I mean, they started to show positive signs, um, but it's a change in style, so it might take a bit of time, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Right, heading to our next game, Arsenal v Brighton. Arsenal dropping points with a draw. What do you think of this?
Yeah, Arsenal started pretty comfortably, and Ranieri's come in and filled in for Saka brilliantly. But I think he went off injured, which really hampered them. He got the goal, and yeah, after that it was a bit of a close game.
Mm. Brighton had made some pretty good chances.
Yeah, Arsenal
Could
probably.
had the chance to win it at the end.
Yeah, they did. They did. Arsenal will be a bit upset about the penalty. I think it was a penalty.
Mm.
Because even if the headbutt was accidental, if you're fouling someone, um, then you have to give the foul, right? Even
Mm.
if it's an accident. So it's a tough one, but yeah, Brighton probably will feel that they should have won the game later on. But I mean,
Mm.
they started without the same impetus. If they played the whole game that way,
And
who
bringing on
knows?
some subs would also help, like especially Mitoma coming on made a difference
Hmm.
on the left wing, having Minte and Ruter.
Yeah, it's good subs. Right?
Mm,
It's good subs to have.
he made some, but
Well,
I feel like the attack that they started with wasn't strong enough to cause Arsenal a threat with their
yeah.
very strong defense and set piece team.
Yeah, Arsenal now have a bit of a problem in terms of squad depth if Nwaneri's injured, because he's obviously a great talent, but with Saka out and him out, it leaves a bit of a hole on the right side.
And they can play Trossard there.
Yeah, Trossard or Martinelli probably fill in. But they got a tough game coming up midweek.
Mm,
I think they play
Tottenham
Newcastle. No, Newcastle.
and Tottenham. They have Tottenham as well next.
No, in the Premier League they might do. When the Carabao Cup
Yeah.
tomorrow, I think it is, they play Newcastle, and then at the weekend they play Man United in the FA Cup. So it's a tough couple of games. It'll be interesting to see how they rotate and if they look to add anything in the transfer window now that it's open.
Yeah, 100%. Now, picking up on Brighton's point of view, um, their squad has really got some talent in it. And although Welbeck gone off injured, now their attack is still quite scary and they're playing very well, good football. What do you think of that?
Yeah, they have lots of talent in there, don't you think?
Mm.
Yeah, they like who do you think is the key person for them going forward?
Well, there's a lot of good players in the midfield, but I think the wingers are very strong.
Yeah,
And Ciso, Mitoma, all of that
yeah,
attacking midfielders as well.
yeah,
And although Welbeck was on fire at the start of the season
yeah,
and he was a real threat, now that Adingra can play there and they've got some Estupinian and Lamptey to provide the width, the team is shaping up to look pretty good.
yeah. Very good indeed.
Right, next game we're talking about is going to be the interesting one of Newcastle v Tottenham. What do you
Yes.
think?
Um, so Tottenham started well. They got the first goal of the game.
Mm,
And then the second time in 2 weeks, a handball led to a Newcastle goal. It probably shouldn't have given because anytime you get an advantage, from a handball, even if it was accidental, advantage that leads to a goal should be called a handball. So Tottenham will feel harshly done by them, but after that, yeah, Newcastle fully deserved
mm.
their win. Tottenham, what do you think?
Tottenham created some chances with the Sar shot and hitting the post, and they played pretty good. But their team, as you said, a lot of the defensive depth is missing,
Yeah,
and Van der Ven, Romero, and then the left back of Udogis
yeah,
come back, and so if they can get their defense back, and their problem is not attacking, they can score goals very quickly.
yeah,
But their defense needs to improve, and
yeah,
that's why they're struggling to play out from the back. And they have their third keeper in goal now, Austin,
yeah,
and so
yeah.
some things need to change.
Yeah, they've bought a new goalkeeper. I think just after that game it was completed, Kinski from Slavia Prague for 12 million. So I think he will probably come in pretty urgently because obviously they were relying on Forster as it was. And he might go straight into the starting lineup, Kinski. So interesting one, but yeah, they need defenders desperately.
Mm.
They're leaking goals at the moment. And
Playing youngsters like Bergval and Archie Gray, they're
yeah.
relying on them. And
Yeah, and I think they got Liverpool next to the Carabao Cup, which is
mm,
a very tough game as well. It's not having lots of fixtures when your squad is depleted is not ideal. And Liverpool are a team that even with their second team look quite strong.
mm,
So yeah, tricky time for them.
yeah. Tottenham need to pick themselves up, but Newcastle, they're on a winning streak,
Yeah.
and they might be delighted to have all of the injuries problems solved. Their attack is looking very deadly,
Isak is
on
probably
fire
the best striker at the moment.
in the Premier League, I
Mm,
think.
yeah,
And I'm saying like the midfield, perfect. Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joe Linton really linking up
yeah,
to both of their goals.
yeah,
And also the defense with Sven Botman back is looking
yeah.
quite sturdy.
Yes,
Mm.
very strong. They'll be looking to get that top four place solidified. That'll be their real desire for this season, I believe.
Yeah. So hard one though with all the prime teams trying to search up for
Yeah,
European places. Now Bournemouth and Fulham in the thing.
yeah,
Brighton might even be hoping for Conference League places.
yep.
Chelsea as well.
Mhm.
Lots of new teams coming into
Yeah.
it. Now speaking of Chelsea, they didn't have the greatest game against Crystal Palace.
No, no. And they're starting to get found out a little bit in terms of results. Now that's the second game now they've dropped points.
Three.
The
Third
three
game.
so they started well, but Palace gave them a real
Mm.
game for their money and yeah, with Newcastle really on their back, they couldn't really afford to drop some points, but they did. And the first goal was nice, the little play by Sancho
Mm.
leading to a pass to Cole Palmer.
Lovely play.
Yeah, it was lovely, but I think the result was a fair one
Mm.
because Palace are really starting to
They quite
improve their form now.
they quite dominated the second half.
Yeah,
Created lots of chances, and Palace's squad is trying to shake up and they're improving a lot and they're causing the big teams quite some trouble.
Yeah, it's a strange one because with the amount of players Chelsea have compared to everyone else in the league, you'd think they'd be able to cope with the amount of fixtures, especially as they have a very clear cup team and a clear Premier League team. So the the challenge of fixtures is not one that you'd expect Chelsea to struggle with, but they're having a bit of a tough time.
Mm, definitely. Right. Moving on to the next game, the thriller game
Yeah.
at Anfield, Manchester United versus Liverpool.
Yeah, probably the game of the weekend.
I think Manchester United deserve to win.
I mean, you come into the weekend, you thought Liverpool were gonna smash Manchester
Like
United.
they did the first time.
It was 6 years since Man United even scored a goal at Anfield. Yeah, they haven't won in like the last four at Anfield, or I think actually probably longer than that.
They
Sorry,
they
it must be longer
drew.
than that.
They
Yeah,
drew.
yeah. The best result is sort of like a 0-0. So
No, they had a 2-2 last year.
that was not at Anfield.
Oh.
The problem is that yeah, is it seems like it's been momentum all the way to Liverpool. I mean, even in the terms of this season, Liverpool have been the best team in the league.
Mm.
But it seems with 1 week of training with Amarim, Man United looked a lot better.
And Agate coming back from suspension,
Yeah,
Mainu
yeah.
starting.
Bruno back from
Mm.
suspension. Bruno Fernandes probably easily the player of the game, I think.
Yeah, although he didn't score, he was
Yeah,
excellent.
excellent.
Composure and confidence back to him now.
Yeah.
And the defense still a bit shaky, but it's starting to shape up. And
Yep.
Harry Maguire with the chance to win it. And
Oh, at the end, it was very, very
um,
close, but just missed. I
oh,
would be interested to see if VAR would have allowed it because it could have been offside on Xerxes, but you missed a chance.
no, Robertson was playing him on side.
Was he? Well, there
Yeah,
you go. So it was yeah, close game. I mean, the handball, I think penalty for Liverpool is a bit
harsh
harsh,
because
and
it
there was a few decisions which were a bit crazy, like Garnacho was flagged offside even though he was onside, which is very strange in this day and age. There was a foul on by Nunez on De Ligt, where he wasn't even looking at the ball and there was nothing given. Yeah, it was also a strange. And the Harry Maguire tackle on Salah when they were 2-0 up or 2-1 up already, and they gave a yellow card for it. It was a
quite.
clean tackle, so it was a
Mm,
weird one. But I mean, given the overall like balance of the game, I think 2-2 is a decent result for both teams.
mm. Man United were hoping to win it after the glorious Lisandro Martinez finish.
Yeah, what a goal!
Great play as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And for a defender to finish it off like that,
yeah.
it's quite stunning.
Yeah, he was teaching the strikers a lesson on just how to get that ball in the goal.
Yeah. And so Man United now hoping as that as a confident boost. I don't think their problem is playing against the big teams because they beat Manchester United, they beat Newcastle, not the first time. They drew with Chelsea, they've drew with Liverpool. It's not the big teams that's their problem. I don't know. I think maybe Amri needs to find some tactical changes, and especially bringing Marcus Rashford into the side will definitely strengthen it as well.
Yeah, they have a game against Arsenal on as their next game, which is the game on the weekend.
Mm.
So you have a full week of training again, and you've seen the impact it can have already. So
Mm.
it'll be an interesting one to see how they do
Yeah,
because Arsenal, I expect, will probably put a full strength team out because Arteta might be looking to start win some trophies again.
yeah,
So it'll be an interesting game.
100%.
And I think we'll get a real understanding of if it was Manchester United raising their level for Liverpool or if there's genuine improvements being seen.
Mm.
Yeah.
And right, so you said you had a quiz last week for me.
Yes. This week is my quiz. And let me see how many questions it is. 14 questions long. And they're 2024 football quiz.
On what?
Mainly Premier League, a little bit of Euros. So we'll see how you get on.
Okay.
Don't look at the answers. I can see you cheating already.
But
Don't do that.
fine.
Okay. Question one. Hey,
What?
do you look at the answers?
No.
Okay. Keep my eye on you. Who scored the first goal of the 2025 Premier League season.
What?
Yeah.
The first
The first goal,
of the season.
yes, of the season.
Wait, hold on. The first game was Manchester United v Fulham, right?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Joshua Zirkzee.
Did you look at the answers?
I know.
Okay.
I remember
Well done.
that game, debut goal.
Okay, fine. That was correct. I don't think many people would remember that, but that was correct. And it was a great debut for him as well. It was a great game. Question two, who became the youngest player to score a goal in Euros history?
Oh, I don't know who. I think Lamine Yamal.
Yes, Lamine Yamal, one of the best players at the tournament as well.
Mm.
Fantastic performance from him. In the same vein, who became the oldest player to score a goal in Euros history? Also happened this summer.
Ronaldo.
Nope.
What?
Ronaldo did not score at the Euros.
He didn't.
No.
What?
Despite how much he tried,
He
he
played
did
really
not.
well in the Euros.
Who? Ronaldo? No, he did not.
Wait, no, did he not score against Georgia?
No.
He did.
No, he did not.
In the group stage.
He did not.
I'm 100% he did.
You're 100% wrong.
Who else is old? Tony Cruz.
Tony Cruz did not score. Was not the oldest player to score at the Euros.
But he scored.
Might have done, I
He
can't
did
remember.
score. Oh, who's older than Tony Cruz? Modric.
Yes. Luka Modric scored against Italy, making the oldest at 38. Right. Question four.
Easy money.
Who came third place in Ballon d'Or voting this year?
Third place.
First was obviously Rodri.
Rodri.
Second was Vinicius.
Yeah. But it's not Bellingham. It's not Bellingham. Bellingham was rubbish. Mbappe.
Zero ball knowledge. It was Jude Bellingham who came in third. Question five. Which is the first English team to change their manager this season?
The first English team to change their manager.
In any of the divisions?
Brighton.
Brighton's manager's been in place the whole season.
In any of the divisions?
In any of the divisions.
How am I meant to know that?
This team changed their manager after one game.
He fired them off. Wolves.
No. Wolves changed their manager recently, so
It's not Eric Ten Hag.
no one in the Premier League.
Bruh. How am I meant to know?
Alright,
Derby
so
County.
no. The answer was Preston North End.
What?
Yeah, they changed their manager Ryan Lowe after one game. Very big impact. Right. Who scored? Oh, okay. The fastest goal in Euros history was scored in Euros 2024. Which country scored it?
I know this. Albania
Yes,
against Italy.
yes, in 28 seconds. Oh no, 23 seconds. Pretty good.
Crazy.
Pretty good.
Against Italy as
Yeah.
well.
And there was another record in this year Euros, and it was a record for most cards shown in a game. The answer was 18 cards, but what was the game?
Bruh. I don't know. I feel like it was like
The winner in this game was scored in the 94th minute.
94th minute. 94th. Oh! Is it like that Scotland game?
No.
Oh, I thought that was scored in like the 94th minute. Hungary v Scotland.
It was not Hungary versus Scotland.
Which group was it?
I can't remember.
Was it that Portugal game? No, it was it Georgia versus I forgot the other country that was in that group. This is where my FIFA knowledge comes in.
Mhm.
I feel like it was Germany's no, Netherlands versus ah was it a competitive game?
It was a competitive game. The final score was 2-1.
2-1. Was it like the round of 16 or something?
No, I think it was a group stage game.
You said it was competitive.
Yeah, still competitive, isn't it?
Ah man, group stage. Okay, tell me the team that was the losing end.
No, I'll tell you, both teams have red in their flag.
Red.
No.
Teams have red in their flag.
Now, both
Oh,
teams have white in their flag.
oh. Wait, hold on. Red and white. Who was the red and white? France v Netherlands.
No.
They both have.
Give up?
No, I'm not giving up. Red and white.
I'll give you a 10-second countdown.
No. Give me the first country. Give me the one country. Okay, I give up. This is way too hard.
It was Czechia versus Turkey. Czechia had two people sent off in that game, and they lost 2-1.
Oh, I was in
With
the
Yildiz scoring, I think it was Yildiz scoring in the 94th minute to make it 2-1.
I was in the right group with Portugal and Georgia.
Yeah, it was close.
Ah,
Who won the 2024 Olympic gold medal match?
what?
Yes. That is the question number.
That was an Olympic gold medal match.
Yeah. Yes, there was.
What? The Germany.
No, I'll give you a clue. To take this game into extra time, Jean-Philippe Mateta scored a penalty.
What? Which country is he from? I have no idea. Wait, France.
France were in the final, but they did not win.
Is it Philippe Mateta French?
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
He scored the penalty to equalize to make it 3-3
Who did
to take it into extra time.
who did they play, man? Portugal,
No.
Croatia,
5,
Netherlands,
4. He's just guessing the day. 2, 1.
Italy.
No. The winner was Spain. A
Bruh,
successful summer for Spain. They won 5-3 on penalties. Two wins in tournaments. This is pretty good.
bruh.
Question number 9. Which player missed Manchester United's 8th penalty in the Community Shield to allow Man City the win?
Johnny Evans,
Yes.
rubbish penalty taker.
The defender, understandable. Right. Question 10. Who was the most expensive transfer of the 2024 summer transfer window?
Summer transfer window.
Yes.
Well, someone was bought for like 118 something.
No.
It's probably someone from at Chelsea bought. Jadon Sancho,
Nope.
Raheem Sterling.
No. Both of them are on loan, so it's not that.
On loan.
No.
Oh man, I'm died. Was it in the Premier League transfer?
It involved a Premier League club.
So the Premier League player went to another club. Oh, Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan.
No, because he signed for Man City this year on a free transfer, so it's not him.
João Cancelo.
Nope.
Are they in a Premier League club?
Now?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Yeah.
So they went from a Premier League club.
Yeah.
Who left? What club are they in right now? Is it a big club?
Atletico Madrid.
Julian Alvarez.
Yes.
That was two.
75 million euros. I was a bit of a too big of a clue. Right. Question number 11.
11.
Erling Haaland won his second consecutive Golden Boot in the 2023-24 season.
Second.
Who was the last person to do that? Win 2 consecutive Golden Boots
Thierry Henry.
in the Premier League? No.
What? He won 2 consecutive.
It was not the last person to do it before Haaland.
Ronaldo.
No.
Rooney.
No.
How is it not Thierry Henry?
No.
He did it like 2000.
It's obvious, by the way, this one.
Is it really easy?
It's an easy question, I'd say.
Which Frank Lampard.
No. Frank Lampard, I don't even know if he's got Golden Boot.
Steven Gerrard.
No, definitely not.
How is this easy? Wayne Rooney.
Nope. I think everyone's probably going crazy knowing the answer for this one.
Didier Drogba.
Nope.
Who has two consecutive? Harry Kane.
Yes, Harry
Harry.
Kane, the
That's
2015-16 season and 2016-17 season.
such a dumb. How
That
do
was an
you,
easy
how do you
question, I think.
forget that?
Easy question.
I was just thinking of clubs that have good players, and I'm like, oh yeah, Tottenham are in the big six.
Okay, question 12. Georgia played in their first ever international tournament this summer in the Euros. They got their first win. Who was it against?
Oh,
First and only win, I should say.
it was against Portugal.
Yes, and the score was
1-0.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0. All
Vamos,
right.
Australia.
Good result as well. All right. In this summer's Euros, the latest ever winner in a semi-final was scored. Either the Euros or World Cup, the record was set this summer in the semi-finals. Who scored it and against who? This
The
goal was
latest.
scored.
Oh yeah, Mikel Marino against Germany.
The goal was scored in the 89th minute.
Ollie Watkins against Netherlands.
Yes. Ollie Watkins
No,
against
but
Netherlands.
Mikel Marino scored
Oh,
later.
yeah. We're not including extra time.
Uh,
So, yeah. Final question of the 2024 football quiz. In the 2023-24 season, this keeper had the most saves.
2023-2024 season.
Yeah. This keeper had the most saves.
The most saves.
Yeah. Which says a lot about his team.
Who was it?
That's the question.
Oh. Wait, was it a Premier League team?
A Premier League team, yes, in the Premier League season.
Oh, it says a lot about his team. Vicario.
No.
Andre Onana.
Andre Onana had the most saves in the Premier League, which shows how poor Manchester United were.
Of course, it was
How much
it was either Tottenham or Man
he
United.
got a lot of grief last season, but he saved them a lot. And that says a lot considering how many goals they shipped as well. So that is the end of the quiz. I think you did okay.
I did pretty well.
Who's gonna do the next one?
Me, I want to do the next one.
Okay.
It's going to be guess the nationality.
And we're gonna do it on Wednesday, following on from I think one of the Carabao Cup games. Maybe the second, we'll see.
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Okay.
So keep an eye out or keep an ear out. Check all your favorite podcast sites, and we will catch you then. Until then, have a
See
good
ya.
one. See ya.
Happy New Year again.
Bye.
Bye.